Join me as I break down why Bobby Lashley should seriously consider picking TNA over AEW, and I'll be making my case in just 60 seconds. Bobby Lashley is one of the most formidable forces in professional wrestling today, with a storied career spanning multiple promotions and a physique that's simply intimidating. As we speak, Lashley finds himself at a crossroads, with two major promotions vying for his attention, AEW and TNA. The question on everyone's mind is, where will he end up? In this video, I'll be making the case for why I think Lashley should choose TNA over AEW. Bobby Lashley's current situation in AEW is a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, he's part of one of the most talented rosters in wrestling history, with guys like Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Jon Moxley. But on the other hand, Lashley's own career trajectory has stagnated somewhat, stuck in a mid-card purgatory that doesn't allow him to fully realize his potential as a top-tier talent. When you're surrounded by so many other big names, it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. Furthermore, AEW's creative direction hasn't always been kind to Lashley. Remember when he was saddled with that awful Ali character? Yeah, that didn't exactly scream main event star to me. The point is, Lashley needs a change of scenery, and AEW might not be the place to give him the creative freedom he so desperately needs. Add to that the sheer level of competition in AEW, and it's clear that Lashley would have to fight tooth and nail for every scrap of attention. With so many established stars, it's hard to see how Lashley could break through the glass ceiling and become a true main eventer in the promotion. When you're stuck in a sea of talent, it's tough to stand out. TNA, on the other hand, offers Lashley a wealth of possibilities. For starters, he'd likely be catapulted to the top of the card, becoming an instant main eventer in a promotion that desperately needs a shot of adrenaline. Imagine Lashley going toe-to-toe with the likes of Rich Swann or Rob Van Dam. Those are the kinds of matches that could put TNA back on the wrestling map. Beyond that, TNA would give Lashley the creative freedom he needs to truly flourish. Without the burden of AEW's crowded roster, Lashley could finally spread his wings and show the world what he's truly capable of. Whether it's in the ring or on the mic, Lashley would have the platform to reinvent himself as a true wrestling superstar. Not to mention, Lashley's star power could be a game-changer for TNA as a whole. Think about it, with Lashley on board, TNA would suddenly have a credible main eventer to build around, someone who could anchor the promotion and attract new fans. It's a win-win for both parties. Lashley gets the spotlight he deserves, and TNA gets a much-needed injection of star power. By choosing TNA, Lashley would be taking a bold step towards reclaiming his status as a top-tier talent. He'd be making a statement that he's not content to simply exist in the mid-card, but rather, he's willing to take risks and push himself to new heights. It's a chance for Lashley to write his own narrative, to prove to himself and the world that he still has what it takes to be a wrestling legend. In the end, it's clear that TNA is the better choice for Bobby Lashley. He'd get the creative freedom, the main event spotlight, and the chance to elevate a struggling promotion to new heights. So, what do you think, guys? Should Lashley take the leap of faith and join TNA, or is AEW still the better fit for him? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more wrestling goodness.